Could we buy TikTok? Now, I'm not smart enough to do the whole private equity thing, but
So it's a great sentiment, but the answer is no, we couldn't buy TikTok. We could not cumulatively as a people buy TikTok. It won't work with TikTok and wouldn't work with any other business venture. And here's why that won't work. First, we have to look at why TikTok is such a threat to the people who are convinced it's a threat, and it's because they can't control it. As soon as an American group or a person owns this app, they'll be able to tell that person what to do under threat of jail, tax reasons, whatever else. The issue here is that China can't be touched in that fashion. The United States government can't really tell them what to do, right? You can see this where people have kind of a confusion about what businesses can and can't be told to do. A lot of people that are not really in the know like to use the phrase that, well, government can't tell business what to do. It's like, yeah, they can, especially in this country, they can. They just generally don't, as long as those businesses are doing what they're supposed to do, like paying up, those kind of things, or lobbying to the right people. But no, we couldn't. If we owned it as a collective, we would. Somebody would get inside that does not belong in that group, that would have some kind of voting right, since we would have to put things to votes. We couldn't just own it and then decisions are made on their own. We couldn't just own it and then ByteDance still controls it. It wouldn't work that way. We would not be able to control it. It'd be taken from us. And then what would happen is they would take it from the ownership we did, not pay us. They would seize it, and then they would sell it to an American company or an American business person is what would happen. So no, there's no way that would happen. Even if, as I suggested in other videos, even if I wanted to make my own social media company, the problem is you're still going to be pressured by the government to do certain things, whether you like it or not, and that's a problem. And if you don't, let's say we take the government out, we say it's not our elected representatives that are forcing you to. Another private business person may not like what you're doing, and they're going to use their resources, money, to have someone lobby to have you controlled. That's the problem with social media companies being American ran. One of them. The other one is the people that run them tend to be very greedy and do things like sell your data, looking at you, Meta, or other things in that fashion. So no, we need some form of company that is not American controlled that can allow us to have free speech. That's how we have a freer form of speech. I'm not saying completely free, because ByteDance itself has censored speech on here as well by not letting people say certain things. Moderation still is a huge problem with all of these platforms, that needs to be resolved. So no, what we need realistic change. That's just not going to happen. I'm pretty sure I won't be alive by the time they even get to a point where it's going to matter, where they get into conversations what we need. But moderation is needed. People don't like it. As soon as you say moderation, nobody wants to have the conversation anymore. We have Meta, which is got rid of their moderation, and it's becoming just like Twitter X did. So we need alternatives. We're just not getting them. I don't have the money to both set these things up and to get a legal team that's going to be able to protect me because it's really, really money, intensive to get these things done. So anyway, just wanted to respond to that video. I haven't done a stitch in months now, and I like that content creator, and I think he's got some great ideas, but I like to provide either opposition or support where I can. In this case, it's opposition to that idea, explaining like why it wouldn't work and those kind of things. I'm not a lawyer, but a lot of these things are pretty easy to figure out for me anyway. When you look at it, the whole thing is it needs to be a non-American company running it. This is why they wanted TikTok to sell to an American company, so they could control it. And that's really, really ridiculous. So yeah, hope that helps, guys. And just a little insight there.